Hello, good morning, and thank you for joining today's episode. Are you someone that has had an idea? You think that you could start a business, but you're not quite sure. Maybe you haven't got the pitch quite down, elevator speech isn't quite there. Let me introduce you. Meet Kelsey.
Awesome. Thank you for the introduction. We love what we do. So I'm Kelsey Stupfell with TS Bank, and we are a small community bank across the river in Iowa, and we love helping small businesses grow. Our whole tagline is to ignite prosperity in all the communities that we serve. And so one of the fun ways that we get to do that, my world, I'm in the public relations and our community grants. And so I feel like I get to tangibly touch our core values every day. And we have this fun event called REV, which is our version of Shark Tank. We team up with Advanced Southwest Iowa Corporation, connected with the Omaha Chamber that helps us put this on. So just a little bit of a backstory, I guess. This started originally from our CEO who loved the show Shark Tank, so if you know of that. We started this in 2015, and then in 2020 we teamed up with Advanced Southwest Iowa to really double the impact, double the eyeballs, to make it what it is today. And so basically you go live on stage. There's 5 finalists that will pitch live on stage, and there's judges that pepper them with questions just like the show, and it's live. So we usually have over 200 folks that come and watch. And then the fun thing is there's also a People's Choice Award, so you get to choose on the 5 spotlights a $500 winner as well. Awesome. So that's just a little bit about what the event is, how I'm connected, and so I'll pass it on to Connor for some of his insight.
Thank you, Connor. Tell us about you, Connor.
Thank you. Sure. So my name is Connor Mowery. I'm with Advanced Southwest Iowa Corporation. I'm the new manager of entrepreneurial development. I'm just a little bit over a month in. And my job specifically is to help entrepreneurs, small businesses, startups, etc., just kind of achieve their goals and grow while keeping their feet firmly planted in Council Bluffs in the Southwest Iowa community.
I love that. So I'm a Council Bluffs girl.
Nice.
Everyone knows I drive over here just specifically for this and work, you know. So I love that. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, it's my hometown. I love it there, and we have a really great community of people, and we're proud to work with Omaha as well. So.
Right, yeah, it's a big, small town.
It is,
Yes.
it is,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. And when you have Omaha as a big brother, like, how can you miss out?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So what inspired this?
Sure. Well, as I said a little bit, our CEO just loved the show and was like, hey, do you think we can make this happen? And we're like, sure. And so we just kind of made it kind of come to life. And the whole reason was really just, we wanted to highlight businesses that were already in our backyard, and just bring them on stage. And so it's been a really great way to help the ecosystem of the small businesses in Southwest Iowa and help, you know, kind of the chicken and the egg, like just provide that experience and give them the boost. We also try to do like programming. Advanced does a great job of that throughout the year. We also team up with supporters like Nebraska Enterprise Fund to help sustain that throughout the year. So it goes beyond just the event. Okay. But yeah, if you want to save the date, in 2 weeks, we'd love to have you come to Council Bluffs, just across the river. It's actually really close. It's like 8 minutes from here. So this year, the event is on Thursday, November 6th from 4 to 7 p.m., and it's at PACE, which is the Hoff Family Arts and Culture Center, the Potawatomi Arts and Culture Center. And so, yeah, it's a beautiful facility, really great aesthetics. It's got a whole vibe, too, I'm not going to lie. Like, it's really kind of fun. It's like a very signature event. Tickets are only $15, so you get to watch the pitches. Again, you get to vote on the People's Choice, and then you get a drink ticket, which is a bonus, and appetizers.
Awesome.
So, and then just really great, like, I mean, you know, when we go to like entrepreneur things, like people are just like the salt of the earth, grit people that you're like, I want to have another, you know, another meeting with you or learn more.
Absolutely. Yeah, the community. You just feel that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love that. And is this the first rep?
Well, we started in 2015. Sorry.
Okay.
Started in 2015, and then this will be our 6th year together with Advance. So, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And so when do you start taking applicants? So next year, obviously.
Yes. So applications, we usually start in late summer, and then those usually close around September.
Okay.
Yes. So we had a lot of great applicants this year, very competitive, and then the third-party committee helps narrow it down to our top 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. And you guys didn't have any help in that, kind of picking and choosing who would go?
No, we just kind of stay out of it.
Okay. Yes.
Keeps our hands clean, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, that third-party panel, they do a good job kind of going through and making sure everything looks good on the financial end as well, just to make sure that the folks that are coming on stage are indeed who they say they are. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's so cool. And I'm really interested to see what type of different personalities and different, business-minded people would be doing that. Because it just seems like there's just so many entrepreneurs, so many out there, and not everybody knows the resources or the tools or,
Exactly. And that's kind of where we come in too. At Advanced Southwest Iowa, we can provide those resources for people for absolutely nothing. We help people get started with financing, business plans, etc. We can help find with brick and mortar places as well.
That's incredible. One more time, what was that business called?
Advanced Southwest Iowa Corporation.
Advanced Southwest Iowa Corporation.
Yep.
Well, thank you for doing that.
Yeah, thank you.
Like I say, Council Bluffs, I love it. So I just want to see that energy over there as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So what inspired you guys to get into the roles that you're in to help entrepreneurs or just people in general?
Sure. So a little bit about my story. My folks are in business. My stepfather is a financial coach, and my mother is in marketing. So
Wow.
I've kind of been around business my whole life, and kind of floated my way for a while, and I got this great opportunity with Advanced Southwest Iowa. So, yeah.
Just helping.
Yeah,
Just being
it
helpful.
is. It is.
I appreciate that.
So I'm a farm girl. So mine started by painting white picket fence every summer. My grandmother's I got paid, but I also got paid in like a lot of just homemade ice cream, which is
yeah.
great.
Mm-hmm.
So growing up on a farm, I just had like this natural entrepreneurship. And then I married a farmer, so I didn't really go too far from it. So now my husband and I own a farm business together. And so that's really where it kind of stemmed from. We have, what's the ag saying? Like, you don't count it in hours, you count it in acres. And so my other hat that I wear right now is I'm the meal wagon, and I can haul a little bit. Like if I need to, run for parts and things like that. But if you've ever seen the Pioneer Woman show, it's kind of like that. Not near as glamorous, but some days it's like that. And so that's how I help right now in the busy season of harvest. So it's like I feel like I'm living both of those like right now, kind of in tandem and parallel.
Yeah.
So it's really fun.
Oh, that's fun. I love those small town, like farm feel. Is that local or?
Yes. Yep. We're rural Council Bluffs, so we're like the very last Council Bluffs address.
Okay.
Yes.
I love that. I love it. What type of advice would you guys give to entrepreneurs or the younger generation considering stepping into that lane?
I would say never underestimate the power of having a mentor. I think there is so many great resourceful people out there that you can learn from. And while you're with that person, I would ask them like really great questions and take extra time just to listen. I'm kind of a person, sometimes I'm looking for the next thing that I'm going to say. And so to just be like the best listener you can, because you're going to probably learn something from that person across the table from you. So I think mentorship is really great. And then asking them, who's another great person you think I should meet that could help me on this journey?
Yeah. That.
Very nice. I would say no matter how good your product is or no matter how great your business idea is, at the end of the day, you're marketing yourself and your personality, and those relationships that you build now should last a lifetime and continue with you. So this person that's your client now will continue to be your client or your customer in the future. So it's all about personality and helping yourself with that.
That's great. I always tell people I have the personality that, you're going to either love me or not. But it's one of those things, the people that like you, they love you,
I was going to segue to my phrase is I want to be the same person in my living room as I am in the boardroom or that I'm in the field. So you get the same person when I show up.
Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate that. Is there something that we can do in this community to help you?
Oh, well, we'd love for you to come to the event.
I'm probably
Yes.
maybe 5 minutes away.
Yes, I know. So if you want to get tickets, you can go to tsbank.com/RevEvent. That's where you can find them, and all the stuff with Advanced Southwest Iowa is on there, and all of our finalists and all of our sponsors. So the other thing we want to say is that we have community sponsors that helped fill this bucket, and so folks are competing for up to $16,250 right now, and the pot's still growing. So it's going to be a great event. We would love that. Also, if you know of any more entrepreneurs, I know Connor would love this, in the Southwest Iowa area, would just love to kind of rally and keep that momentum going as well.
Yeah.
So Rev's kind of a great cherry on top to keep that rolling.
Yeah, incredible.
Absolutely, same. Come to the event, and if you want to be in touch, you can find us online, Advanced Southwest Iowa, on Facebook, and we have a website as well. But other than that, yeah, come to the event. That's really the biggest thing. Come and support.
Awesome. Is there any advice that you would give to younger kids that are just growing up into this day and age? Things are quite a bit different than we were kids. What advice would you give them?
I think I would say, maybe this is coming from my farming aspect, but it's like the younger that you can just tag along and follow someone, whether it's like a job shadow or ride along with their parents if they have that type of like role, even if it's not the most glamorous day that you're like, I mean, I remember those days where I would tag along with my parents and my grandparents, and so I feel like anytime that you can bring along younger folks to you with what you're doing and showcase that.
I would say keep up with technology. That's something I didn't do very well growing up. I kind of always said, oh no, I'm like an old man when it comes to technology. I'm not going to get the newest iPhone. I'm not going to get the newest whatever. I think you should be up to date. You should know what's going on. AI is our friend right now. We should be using it, not letting it use us. So take the time, do your research into the up and coming technology of today.
Yeah, there's so much I think about like all the learning. Like you could watch endless podcasts like this one, like endless books on like just learn before you lead. And like I think that's great, Connor.
Yeah, there's more often things that we don't know than we do. Yeah. So yeah. Well, thank you for that advice. Appreciate you guys.
Thanks for having us on.
And it's always fun. You know, we do get people that will kind of mention like, well, what about our smaller towns? Or like, what about Iowa? Like Omaha's great, but what about? So thank you for helping us. What about Council Bluffs, and what about Rev and Advanced Southwest Iowa and DS Bank? What about them?
Thank you. We appreciate it.
We appreciate you guys for joining. Thank you so much for stopping by for this episode. If you would like to be a guest on our show, reach out to Glenn or myself. If you'd like to sponsor one of our episodes, help lift up these stories, click on the link below. Thank you so much, and bye for now.